Hey yo, I want to start this video by asking you a question. Are you as mature as you should be? If you do not know the answer to that question, keep watching this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the 7 signs that shows that you are becoming mature or you are now matured. Stay tuned. What is up, guys? It is your favorite YouTuber in the building, Chris Olingo, aka the GOAT. Welcome to today's show. Guys, let's talk for a moment. Let's just sit and talk for a moment. I've heard a lot of people saying that maturity comes with age. You know, the more you age, the more you become matured. To me, that's really isn't the right definition or the right answer, I should say. That's not the right answer. Because if you think about it, maturity does not really come with only age. I mean, it comes with age, but not only with age. I mean, we are often and taught to believe that if somebody is older than you, then they are way mature than you, which is, I would say, 50% the case, and sometimes it's not really the case. I mean, you will find somebody that's younger or younger than you, and then you find this person really, the level of thinking of this person really is like, yo, this person really thinks a lot. Like he thinks high, like his level of understanding and level of speaking, the way he speaks and the way, you know, he go about doing things. You see that this one person is matured for his age. He's too mature. On the other hand, you find another person that's way older and thinks like a small kid. Maturity comes with experience. You know, the type of experience that a person has been through makes that person, you know, become more mature, you know, more mature in certain parts of life. A boy that's 12 years old has been through a lot of hardship, example. And you get another guy who's 16 or 17 and he has not been through this type of, you know, hardship. So when they are facing difficult times, the boy of 12 years old will know how to handle situation much better because he has been through all that, you know, before. So he knows how to handle, you know, tough times. Where on the other hand, the boy who's 16 years old has never been through that type of experience. In return, that boy who's 16 years old will either lose control or panic or act immaturely. Yes, and so maturity comes with age, yes, but it also comes with experience. The type of experience that you've been through makes you mature. The type of things that you've been through makes you, you know, more reserved and calm and know how to handle things. You know what I mean? Because immature people will just be out there. When they face a little trouble in their life, they lose control, they turn to alcohol, drugs, this and that. So today I'm going to share with you guys the 7 signs. With these 7 signs, you're going to be able to judge yourself. So I want you guys to go ahead and comment in the comment section below. Tell me about your favorite sign or the sign that you actually relate to the most that really, you know, shows that you have become more matured. So let me take this opportunity to welcome you guys to my channel. So if you are coming here for the first time, hi, my name is Chris Olingo, your soon-to-be favorite YouTuber. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's good, fam? Welcome back home. Today, we're going to find out if you have become more matured. So let's move on to sign number 1. Sign number 1 that proves that you have become matured. Sign number 1 is you no longer argue with fools. You know, you don't really argue with fools. I mean, a fool will be a fool. A fool will be a fool. So people will come to you with unnecessary argument, you know, trying to prove their point, trying to convince you to believe that what they're saying is right, what they're saying is, and you for a fact know that this thing that they're saying really is not going to serve me with anything. It's not going to change my color. It's not going to change the person that I am. It's not going to put money in my pocket, no food in my table. I mean, what's the use of me engaging in this stupid argument with this fool? You know what I mean? So in return, you will, you know, cut it short. Let him have his way. Okay, you were right. Boom, have it. You're right. Okay, I'm moving on. So you're no longer arguing with fools. You find yourself seeing the things that you used to, you know, out there arguing all the time, you know, making your point with this fool, having this, you know, back and forth conversation with this fool. And then now you don't really do it anymore. You're like, when that person comes to you with those stupid argument, you're like, okay, thank you, you win. Boom, I'm moving on to the next one. Okay, you're right. You're just cutting it short with this fool. So you no longer argue with fools. That actually proves that you actually become more mature. I mean, you cannot be stuck with this argument with this stupid guy or this fool the whole of your life. If you start cutting this conversation short with this person that you think is problematic or this person that doesn't want to grow up in their mind, it's just the same thing over and over again, same childish talk, same childish conversation over and over again. So if you find yourself cutting that type of person like out, like just cutting this argument with this person out, you have become more mature. Let's move on to sign number 2. Sign number 2 that proves that you have become more matured. You turn to respect differences. I mean, you respect differences, like you respect this person for who they are. You respect that person for what they possess or what they have. You know what I mean? 2020, People are in competition with everybody. I want to be like this guy. I want to be more than this guy. Oh, I don't like this guy because of whatever he do. I don't like him because of this. I don't like him because of his skin color. I don't like him because he, on his YouTube channel, he always say he's the GOAT. I don't like him because he's doing very well. I mean, if you find yourself respecting this one person for who they are, respect this one person for whatever they possess, whatever color they have, whatever accomplishment they have accomplished. You know, if you find yourself respecting the person and accepting the fact that this person is actually doing good right now, he's doing awesome, he's trending. I mean, he's doing good. I mean, if you turn to respect that person, like if you respect that and not put yourself in a competition with this person, or put yourself in a situation whereby you find yourself hating on this one person, you have become more matured. If you find yourself accepting the differences that we have, like, you know, this guy is this, he's got this type of accent, he lives in this type of world, you know, I have to, you know, I respect him and I accept him for who he is. In this world, I mean, we cannot all be alike. I mean, you have your way of thinking, another person has a way of thinking, another person has a way of thinking. That's just the way the world goes. It's like when you take 6 and you take a 9. You know, if you put it upside down, to you it might look like a 6. To me, it will look like a 9. So we have to accept the differences. I have to be able to accept the fact that if you're standing on that other side, you can see this thing as a 6. If I'm standing on this side, I can see this thing as a 9. You have to respect that. If you are starting to accept the fact that we have differences in life, you have become more matured. I mean, because you can't be out there just saying, okay, oh, this person is just like me. All of a sudden, why is he doing this? Why? Oh, he's just a human being like you. You shouldn't let him do this. No. Accept the fact that some people in this world are going to be better than you in different ways. That's just the way the world, you know, moves. We cannot all be the next Bill Gates or the next, you know, Steve Jobs or whatever. So we need to accept the differences between ourselves. This one person is, you know, white. I don't have a problem with him and I like him for that. So one person is brown. I don't have a problem with that. I like him for that. This one person is intelligent more than me. I like him for that. You know, I don't have a problem with that. I accept him for him being more intelligent instead of you being on a secret competition with this one person. So if you are able to accept differences, you have now become matured. So let's move on to sign number 3. Sign number 3 is pretty simple. You do not judge easily. Immature people turn to judge quicker. They tend to judge very, very fast. Somebody running on the street, oh no, he's running because he's fat. He's running because he cares about his health, first of all. Number 2 is you don't know what type of medication is on that needs him to do certain types of exercise. So immature people will turn to judge very quickly. Show the person a picture of somebody, just come, oh, this person is very poor. Oh, this person is very poor. This person is uneducated. They tend to judge very quickly. Now, if you find yourself not in that book of or in that road of judging very quickly, my friend, you have become more matured. You've become more matured. So you are maturing. Like you become more mature where you don't judge easily. You don't really judge things, you know, because you know that obviously there are going to be differences. There's going to be things that you don't know that one person knows. And then you have to allow yourself a room to get educated at some point by somebody else. That's just how life goes. So let's move on to sign number 4. Sign number 4 is taking responsibility for your action and your life. Look, if you start acknowledging the fact that people have got feelings just like you have feelings, then you have become more matured. If you know that you hurt somebody, so whatever you said and you meant it as a joke, and this one person didn't take it as a joke, and then you find yourself going to apologize to that person, trying to make things right, because they're a human being just like you are. We all have feelings. If you find yourself doing that, that means you have become more mature. Or you only live once, so you go out there, enjoy your life, do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta do drugs, do it. If you gotta do whatever you gotta do, put your life in danger, then do it. If you enjoy it, then yes, go ahead and do it. Or you only live once. That's the things that people that with no brain or so immature in their brain, they tend to speak or they tend to, you know, encourage. Go out there, do whatever you gotta do that makes you happy. You know, most of the time things that make you happy are not really good for you. You know, some things that make us happy most of the times are not good for us. You can speak to somebody that's a drug addict. They love drugs. They love doing drugs, you know. They like it, but is that really good for them? It's not good for them. So you cannot do every single thing that you love and you think is good for you. If you find yourself taking good care of your life, you have become more mature. If you start seeing things that are not really good for you and try to go away from that, you have become more mature. If you start seeing that phrase YOLO as a way or as an excuse to do bad or to do stupid things, then you have become more mature. We live once, yes, we only live once, and you gotta take care of the life that you have right now. So if you find yourself taking care of the life that you have right now, then you have become more mature, my friend. Let's move on to sign number 5. So the next sign that actually proves that you have become more mature is you think before you speak. If you are there, you find yourself in a situation whereby you are being attacked, or maybe you are to defend yourself, and then you end up saying things that you will not, that you will regret later in life. Yeah. So if you find yourself now, whenever you're in a fight or argument with somebody, and then you're taking time to think about what you have to say, my friend, you have become more matured. You find that immature people will just speak out of the blue, whatever comes in their mind. They do not care at that point. They will turn to think about it later in life, or later when there's consequences of what they said. And that point where they didn't really mean it, but because they had said it, now they have to own up or take responsibility for that. That's already too late. Now, if you find yourself in the situation whereby you don't just speak in order to speak, but you speak to make a point and to defend yourself in the right way, that after the whole 2 days after this whole argument is done, you're still gonna stand by your answer and you're not gonna be wrong for what you said. But other people that are immature will just speak out of the blue and just let everything fly, use all sort of immature jokes, in wrong places, wrong time. Because you find out that speaking is good, yes, but there are ways of speaking, and there's what you need to speak and what you shouldn't speak. Even when you stand in front of a camera, there are things that you know yourself that you cannot say because you're matured. And as people that are immature, they just come out of the blue, say nonsense stuff, and then after 2-3 years happening, I told you guys on the video that I made last time how YouTubers are getting canceled with things that they said back in the days. People like that are actually people that never really matured in life. The person that will come in the platform as YouTube and speak bad about other person in terms of their race, that person is highly immature. I made a video a while ago about how YouTubers getting canceled because of things that they have said or videos that they have made in the past that was not racist then, but is racist right now. Or things that were not sensitive back then are sensitive right now. So those people that have done those videos, really, they might be old in age, but they're probably old or young in mind, because they're still immature to actually, the person just have the guts to come on the camera and say things about other people's race, black people, whatever. That person it's not racist, it's just immature. The head is not thinking right. I mean, normal people head things like forward, but their head actually thinks backward. Like, that's the possible way I can actually describe the level of immaturity these people possess. You know what I mean? And they come out of the blue, hey guys, forgive us. You know what? The level of maturity that we have, we'll forgive you because we understand that your head was not really with you at that point and probably isn't with you right now. So, I mean, I wouldn't blame you guys if you could come and apologize for your racist behavior. I would just laugh because I know that, your head is still immature. So maybe one day, I'm just saying maybe one day you're going to realize that. So let's move on to sign number 6. Sign number 6 that shows that you have become more mature is you don't really react to a lot of gossip. You know what I mean? If you are in a stage where you understand that gossip are people that speak behind your back, and if they speak behind your back, that means they are afraid of you, then you know this. If you know this, you're not gonna react to certain, crap that people speak. People will speak no matter what. That's the life that we live. 2020, nobody is happy with nothing. Whatever you do, you're not gonna please anybody nowadays. So if you are able to come to peace with that, with the fact that people will talk, whether it's good or bad, they will talk. And then if a person speaks behind your back, and then you are at the stage where you understand that this one person speaks behind my back only because they fear me, and what will you do? As a mature person, you will not bother yourself, going to ask, oh, what did you say about me the last time? I saw you guys talking about me this way. You told this guy about me. You told me that. If you're mature, you probably just let it slide. Okay, so one person speaks like this only because they are immature and they want me to get involved in that stupidity, which I am not gonna get involved in that. I'm gonna let them speak, because let them speak. They speak. Eventually they'll get tired and then they will leave. Because when they speak things like this, they want to see your reaction. They want to see what you're gonna say, how you're gonna feel about this thing that they're saying. So if they see that whatever they say about you, and then you're not reacting to it, they'll feel stupid and they'll feel so demotivated, and they're like, okay, you know what? Just give up on this guy. I'm leaving this chat. I'm leaving this conversation with this guy. I'm gone. They go. You know what I mean? So this next sign and the final sign that proves that you, my friend, have become so matured is that you forgive more. I mean, you forgive more. You understand that in this world there are people that need special attention in their brain. You start to understand that people in this world right now are led by different type of spirits, different types of thinking, different types of education, different types of background, wherever they come from, different types of, childhood, different types of education. So in return, you're not gonna be out there trying to take responsibility, or you're not gonna be out there getting offended by whatever people say. Because a person is a person. They would speak good, they will speak bad. And if they speak bad about you, or if they do bad to you, you as a mature person, what will you do? You would forgive them. Like, okay, this person did this because they are not aware of what this thing can actually cause, the damage that this thing, they're not aware of the damage that this particular thing that they said or they did could cause to me. Now, in return, you as a mature person, you just tend to like, okay, forgive the person. Like, let's take this example. You go out with your friend and your friend decides to get drunk. They're drunk. When the person is drunk, they tend to speak a lot of crap. They just speak out of the blue. Whatever that comes in their mind, they speak. Even some old dirty secrets, they bring it out. Because they're drunk, they're under the influence. You know what I mean? So you as a person that is mature, you will see that, okay, this person is speaking like this because it's under influence, or this person is, just speaking like this because he's childish, or is not as mature as I am. And what will I do? I'll forgive the person, okay? I'll just let it go because he was not really, upstairs with him, okay? So I'll let it go. So if you find yourself doing that, my friend, you have become more mature. So guys, the aim of this video is not to make you once again stubborn or to make you arrogant, but it's to give you an idea and a clue that you are becoming more matured. As time goes by, the type of experiences that you face or things that you handle makes you more mature. Maturity is not only the age that you possess right now, but it's the situation and the experiences that you've conquered or you are facing that allows you to relax or allows you to deal with the way you deal with things that you faced before makes you more mature. So that's it for today's video, guys. My name is Chris Olingo, your favorite YouTuber. This is my channel. Subscribe if you like this video, turn on the post notification if you like this video, and I'll see you again next week on my next video. Chris Olingo, and I'm signing out. Love and peace.